Hello there, and welcome back to Request Part 16. Last time we were messing about with Bihar. We got the advantage against them, and is currently seizing quite a lot of their lands. We also have some rebel issues that we are currently working trying to deal with, but all in all, things are looking quite favorable for us here. We need to improve our stability, and if we're lucky and the other ones just simply peace out, we should be able to take these 6 provinces here, I think, which will give us a lot of new land and possibilities for war still, and it will give us land to 2 small nations which we can probably simply annex. We'll need a fleet though to get to Ceylon, but still, we're currently in a good situation, so I'll go ahead, try to deal with the rebels, and then I'll get back to you. Everything that we could siege has currently been sieged, so all we have to wait for now is basically Delhi, and they can't make peace deals of their own. It seems that Delhi actually made a peace deal straight away, and we actually have units in both of these places. That's quite nice. We'll just move one unit down to this one in case Deccan makes a peace, and we'll continue hunting down these rebels, which should be done quite soon. I'm just not really motivated as fighting rebels all the time, so still we should be able to profit greatly from this war, and we'll at least take these 5 provinces here. If we don't get this one, it's not really a big issue right now, but it would be, of course, be great if we got it straight away. That means that we would have some time of peace where we would need to burn some infamy, which in turn would I think greatly benefit us. We are currently having 120 burn a year, and we can boost it up to 160 with building an embassy, which will probably build up in here, I think. So we can probably just go ahead and do that straight away. Build an embassy up there. We'll probably not go north into Tibet anytime soon, so I'm not really worried. And well, I'll go ahead and try and siege the remainder of the provinces, along with dealing with these annoying rebels, which should be done quite soon. As you can see, still not a fan of these guys. They easily create a lot of trouble for us, so yeah, probably not a surprise that I don't like them very much. But as I said, I'll go ahead, deal with them, and then I'll get back to you. Stability reaches +1, other than that, more rebel battles, not really going well. These guys, they still bouncing back and forth. We have sieged Orissa, but I don't really want to move those troops in case of rebels popping up in Bihar lands, which is something that I think is impossible. And here we have a brilliant example of how good the rebels are compared to my troops, with me losing, 700 men to their 0. So hopefully giving them a general which has a little bit of speed will boost them. Still one of the battles where we lose men, they lose nothing. Rebels in BR could probably cause quite a problem, seeing as yeah, they have 8,000 men. So it will still be a while before I can actually make a proper move and deal with all of these rebels, because as it is now, things aren't looking that well in at least the rebel perspective, but we'll go ahead, try and fight them and see how it turns out. Deccan just made a white peace, which allows us to move on this province, and not surprisingly, they actually popped up rebels straight away. But this should also potentially allow us to finish this war quickly without having to really deal with these guys. So we'll allow them to run free for now, pull these guys back, have them deal with the other rebels here, and well, then we'll sort it out once we actually get to that. But as you can see, rebels are quite an issue right now. We will be using a lot of time and resources to just hunt them down over and over again. It's being boring and repetitive, but I kind of have to do it manually, because if I don't, things will turn sour. How are my sliders right now? I want to go plutocracy, so yeah. We'll go ahead and say that gold is assigned to nobility, even though we could probably have used the point stability Battle of Indravati is over, we'll go ahead and try to just siege it straight out. We'll have to wait a couple of months now. We'll send these guys down to deal with them. Should probably do some building as well. Let's see what we can actually create. Docks is probably my best bet right now, as you can see. Better to boost production than taxes, really. And there we go. Should probably also do a little boost of my manpower, I think. So yeah, we'll try to siege this province here, and then we'll have to deal with things that are troublesome afterwards. I believe these are Pegu patriots, so they'll probably be a bitch, but we'll sort them out sooner or later. But for now, I'll just try to siege this last one. There we go. We can now make the peace deal that we desire, I think. So let's just go ahead, demand a tribute. We'll actually go ahead and demand those counties. Give us 24 infamy, but we won't go over our limit. We'll still have quite a lot to go on. So there we go. We have a bunch of new lands and some troops to put into the war against the rebels. We'll probably have these two armies join up for the sole purpose of splitting it into two again, simply to get the infantry riders or cavalry units to its right proportions. There we go. We actually dealt with those rebels as well. I'll keep this unit in Kutak down here simply to deal with the rebels once they actually pop up in this area. And not surprisingly, some more Bengali nationalists. Still, we'll be chasing down these rebels, and we should probably also upgrade our army a little bit, adding some units. In this case, we'll create 6 more, which should be suitable, and we'll use them to fight these rebels and see how it turns out. I think I see Castille down here. Yeah, I actually do. Castille has a fleet here, which probably means that we could give military access, likely. So we'll go ahead and give it to them, just to be nice, but also hopefully it will allow them to take one or two counties down here, probably Malaccans. I'm just hoping here, but yeah, it should be possible for this to westernize with them, but we're still far away. Style-wise, we need to go one more innovative, I think, and 3 more centralization, so we're still far away. We'll also cancel that mission, and we should rely more on trade income. Yeah, we probably will soon enough, so no problems there, but as long as we can westernize the tax, I think we should, or I think we would be in a pretty decent position, so I don't really think we have anything to worry about. We should be able to solve this without creating too much trouble for ourselves. But once again, I'll go ahead, try to deal with all of our rebels, and then I'll get back to you. Something that's a little bit concerning, Castille has actually cancelled the military access, which could lead to them attacking us. We're taking back the rebel province, so to speak, and are currently moving troops to try and deal with them. Pegu rebels are just bouncing back and forth without really having a chance to do anything, which these guys also soon will be as soon as my units are done. And other than that, there aren't really that much happening. Castille ending up here is kind of a issue right now, and something that we need to worry about. Yeah, they actually beat me to it once again just before my troops end up hitting. So yeah. Just a little bit of annoyance there, and also some more rebels, where, yeah, it's actually here, so we have troops to deal with them, but I'm still not a fan, as you might imagine. Not a fan of rebels, not at all, so I'll try to deal with them, and once again, I'll try to actually deal with them this time, and then I'll get back to you. We can't really say that this came as a bomb, but yeah, it's not good. We have Castille as our enemy, which is quite bad considering that their army is better and outnumber our own, so yeah, we probably should have tried to get some allies, but I don't know how good we are in land tech, naval. 18, and they actually have colonies over here as well, so yeah, they'll actually be capable of moving quite a lot of troops, so I think I'll move these guys inland, simply to try and keep them safe. Probably won't work that way. I'll try to keep my armies alive during this war, probably not attack them head on, probably try to see if I can concede just 1 or 2 provinces. If I'm lucky, I'll get away with just that. However, it is really doubtful that it will be that it'll be that nice, and it will probably gain. I'll probably gain a lot of war exhaustion in this war, which in turn will hurt me pretty bad. But I could also get lucky and have them not show up at all, simply declare war because they could, because to them I'm weak, but that they have no intention of showing up, which actually seems to be the case, seeing as it started 4 months ago and still haven't seen a single Castilian ship. We have been warned by Ceylon. Yeah. Sorry, Ceylon, the only thing I'm about to declare war on is rebels, so no worries there. Tunisia is now at war with me as well. I don't really know what. Yeah, I'm not really interested in your centers of trade, so you can just keep them for all I care. But as I said, this is trade dispute. Yeah, as you see, we're losing quite a lot of our trade too now, because of our high infamy, and also because of our non-existent prestige. But yeah, another Tibet declared war on us. So basically, because Castille declared war on us, you felt that you needed to do so too. Korea and Ceylon. Well, potentially this could give me these 2 provinces, but yeah, we'll have to see how we'll deal with this. They still have rebels in the only province that border us, so they're not exactly scary, but I think I shouldn't underestimate them. Korea joined in, so not allied with Ming, so that's good. Manchu, they could bring Manchu in, and I think Manchu is allied with Ming, yeah, so worst case scenario, they bring in Manchu, which brings in Ming, but as of now, I'm not really concerned. I think I have a bigger army, and this is the main concern, if they actually land properly. So let's have a look here. They don't even have a transport, so I'm safe for now at least. But I'll just go into off screen, and I'll get you as soon as something interesting happens, which just did right now. Bhutan, more rebels. Well, I'll deal with these rebels and move these troops down here. We'll probably be lucky enough to probably demand 1 or 2 provinces from them. We don't want anything from Tibet or Korea, so for all I care, they can just go ahead and siege Okinawa. They won't get that much out from it. And other than that, I think we should be fairly safe for the time being. Tibet is still a war leader, so worst case scenario, I just go in and siege their counties. So yeah, take that. I'm a little bit concerned if I move. Should be alright though to move 1 of these troops up north, and well, now I'll get off screen and deal with rebels and deal with Ceylon and see how things turn out. Some improvements in production technology gives us 2,000 ducats for free. Also, the siege of Okinawa has ended, along with more rebels popping up, which isn't really a surprise. We are currently moving troops away from the front, but still we need to deal with Ceylon's army down here, and then we'll probably move north afterwards again. Castille is moving ships over here, but no transport, so yeah, this war should, well, yeah, they're blockading my port. Can I offer you a tribute of some coins to make you go away? Can't even do that. What if I give up my cores as well? And give up my deals? Nope. Not anything they would go for, so yeah. This will unfortunately have to be the end of this episode. We're currently sieging Ceylon. We are moving troops away from away from Tibet, but I think if I siege one or two of Tibet's provinces, it will be enough to actually make them forfeit this war. Having their capital will actually be a major strategic point, seeing as they wouldn't really be able to move anywhere specific then, and anyone coming from the north wouldn't be able to either. They would have had to march through Ming. So yeah, if Tibet loses these two, we'll probably go ahead and just outright annex them. But until that point, that will have to wait. So thank you for watching this episode, which probably has been just boring rebel whacking, a little bit of conquest, and a little bit of excitement as Castille attacked, but then failed to show completely. So yeah, hopefully the Tibetans will give me something with since Ceylon joined in and get these two provinces here. So yeah, we do indeed have hopes for this war, so we'll have to see how it turns out. But thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything really, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.